All right, screw this. I'm spoiling it. I absolutely love Jarace Walker, dude. I do not understand the life of me why in a lot of these drafts they got him going seventh or eighth. I don't get it. I do not get it. He is, in my opinion, he could very well be a fourth, fifth overall draft pick. This dude is so freaking good. I'm blown away.
I want some nasty. Are we having fun yet?
All right, so this might be a really short video. As you guys know, we're going through every single player that's going to be drafted in the first round and second round, and maybe even players that's going to be undrafted, okay? And we're going on Jarace Walker. That's just the order of how this is set up. And this won't be a long video because, I mean, it's pretty cut and dry as far as how I feel about him. But anyways, we're going to look at the stats like we always do. I'll give you my overall thoughts about him, and then we'll go and look at Scouting Live and see the pros and cons there and see what they have to say about your boy. So let's go ahead and dive straight into the stats here. He's averaging 11.2 points per game, 6.8 rebounds per game, 1.8 assists per game on 46.5% field goal percentage. If you're wondering, he's 6'8", 240 pounds, and I think he has a 7'2" wingspan. Just absolute monster. His frame is just absolutely godly. Now, a lot of people might look at these stats and say, oh, it's nothing to really get excited about. Oh, 1.3 blocks per game, that's great, but it's only a block per game, right? I mean, one steal per game, it's only a steal per game, right? I mean, what's the big deal? But yeah, some people might say that, but those people would be stupid. Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, I do not care about the statistics here, okay? This is one player I just don't care. And this might just be some old school mentality in me, but guys, I absolutely love him on the defensive end. He is one of the most versatile defenders I've seen in a very long time. It's no stranger here on this channel. I'm no stranger to praise when it comes to Jeremy. So I'm just stumbling over my words. I'm so excited. I'm no stranger to talking really highly of Jeremy Sohan and his versatility that's in the NBA at such a young age. But Jarace Walker, to me, is even on another level of that. Every single time that I see him defend, he can defend any position basically. But not only that, the way that he moves his feet is just so light. It's just very impressive to me. So all of the pros, I'll just get all the pros out the way right now, okay? Phenomenal defender. I don't think there's a better defender in this draft, this upcoming draft. I mean, he is going to be a top tier defender in the NBA. Top tier. Guards any position. He stays right there with you. Great fundamentals. And while he's only averaging a block and a steal per game, it's still impressive. But while he's only averaging that, I guarantee you his fundamentals are just spot on. There are so many shots that's nearly impossible to get up on him because of his defense, and he just covers so much floor. Even when you look like you're open, you're not, because his athletic ability and how quick he can get to the spot and defend it and contest. It's so impressive. All right, so defensively, absolute monster. Now, I know some people, or most people, are going to wonder, yeah, well, I heard about his defense, but what about his offensive ability? Well, in my opinion, I think he's a pretty good offensive player as well. Now, he's not someone that's going to be able to just take you one-on-one and just destroy you every game or nothing like that. Maybe not even take you off the dribble that much, but I will say his mid-range ability is pretty doggone good. I really like the fact that he has a go-to move already. He has a really nice fadeaway shot. He's not afraid to shoot, and that's one thing that's really huge. Free throw percentage isn't great. I know that's something that people oftentimes look at when you talk about whether or not someone can be a really good shooter. I think it's like 66% or something like that. Not great. It's in the 60s. But I will say this. He's pretty good around the rim, and that's also an indicator on how good of a shooter someone can become as well. So he has a pretty nice floating package. He can get to the basket, and he's just such a high IQ player because his playmaking ability is actually pretty decent as well, especially for his size. So I just like him. I don't know what else to say. I just like him. The only thing I can say that he needs to work on is probably his shooting, getting his shooting up, you know, as far as percentage and all that good stuff. But the fundamentals are there. I mean, even his shot, like I know we did a video on Amin Thompson, and one thing that I said that I didn't really care for is the fact that his mechanics on his shooting wasn't the best. But I think Jarace Walker's mechanics are pretty doggone good. So he can be a pretty good shooter, I think, given some time in the NBA. But dude, man, I don't really have too many cons, honestly. I mean, that might be my main one, is just the fact that he's gonna have to improve his shooting, but I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Now, is he going to be a player that comes in the NBA and becomes like a superstar or anything like that? I don't project that necessarily. I don't necessarily see that. But at the same time, who knows? Oh, I do have another con. Okay, I'll just bring this one up. One con that I have is, in my opinion, I don't know how people feel about this, but in my opinion, he is a little slow with the ball in his hands. The ball in his hands, he's pretty quick. All right, defensive end, he's great. But when the ball is in his hands, he's a little slow. But his frame helps him tremendously. His strength, his frame, and he's going to be hard to guard regardless. So yeah, this is one of my favorite players. So I don't know. All right, NBA scouting live. So I have not looked at this at all. Oh, you got the weight wrong, or maybe they're right and the other one's wrong. All right, so they got him at 6'8", 230 pounds, not the 240 we said before. All right, so here's some pros. Let's see what they have to say. Solid scorer off the dribble, decent. Can post up smaller players. Yes. I guess that's where that go-to move I was talking about. He's really good fadeaway go-to. Excels at scoring on off-ball motion plays. They say that about everyone. Solid playmaker. Yep, we brought that up. Solid rebounder for his size. That's interesting. Hold on. 6.8 rebounds for his size. 6'8" is pretty. No, I get it. Yeah. I'm with it. Okay. Solid defender that can get steals and blocks. I mean, he is a really good defender. That is an understatement. Okay, that is an understatement. I don't agree with that. I mean, they put this same pro under Thompson, and in my opinion, I think he's a way better defender than Thompson. But that's just me. Very good athlete. Yeah. Let's see. Cons: must extend his shooting range. We talked about that. Needs to improve his shooting. Yep. Needs to improve his free throw shooting. Yep. Can be careless on offense, which can lead to turnovers. What's his turnover? He's averaging 1.5 turnovers again. What are they talking about? Yeah, I don't know. They're slipping this season. I just don't agree with it. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Unselfish to a fault. That's why I love him. I love players that's unselfish to a fault. He's not afraid to shoot or anything like that. He doesn't pass up the ball just to pass it up. He always tries to make the right play. Love players like that. Can have lapses defensively. I ain't seen him. All right, let's go ahead and read through here. Jarace Walker is a very athletic, strong combo forward that excels at making plays on both ends of the floor. He is a high flyer that can make impressively athletic plays on both ends of the floor, has some point forward skills, and he is a rangy defender that can cover plenty of ground. Yep, that's what I said. On the other hand, he will need to improve his jump shot and lateral agility. He is very talented prospect that could go in the lottery. He will go in the lottery. Man, stupid impressive. I'm not lying to you guys. This is one player that I'm super hyped on. And you know what I'm even more hyped on? His swag. Look at this. Look at his swagger. Look at that. You don't get better. Look at him. Look at him. I also watched some interviews of him, and he sounded like Blake Wesley. Hold on. Got some more for you. Tell me you can dress. Go ahead. Lie to me and tell me you can dress better than him. You can't. You can't walk. I don't know what's on this. Look. You can't dress better than this. You can't dress better than this. Looking good, my boy. All right. I really like this player a lot. I mean, a lot. He's one of my favorites. A lot. So anyways, I wish him the best. And we'll see where he lands. But I'll give it to you guys later, man. You want to support the channel as always, clanthemerchfan.com, or become a patron or YouTube member. Only $2 per month. Jarace Walker is that guy. I'll give it to you guys later. Until next time, bye.